Hello, we're Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile, and happy Thanksgiving!
I'm gonna eat turkey until I pass out.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll wake you for dessert. What do you want, Evil?
I'm here for the gravy and gore. And we're all out of gravy.
Almost every holiday has a horror movie tied to it, such as New Year's Evil, Halloween, My Bloody Valentine,
or a bad mom's Christmas.
However, there aren't many centered around Thanksgiving. There are schlocky movies like Thanksgiving,
Gravy.
But it wasn't until the 2019 Hulu original, The Pilgrim, did I find a Thanksgiving horror movie I actually liked.
Sorry, planes, trains, and automobiles.
Now comes Thanksgiving, a slasher film directed by Eli Roth, who co-wrote the screenplay with Jeff Rendell. Rendell is Eli's childhood friend, and they came up with the idea when they were 12 years old, living in Massachusetts.
Aw, that's sweet. I didn't know Eli Roth had friends.
Thanksgiving wound up as a fake trailer for the Grindhouse double feature, where Rendell played the killer pilgrim. Roth also appeared in the trailer as one of the pilgrim's victims during the, head scene. Thanksgiving is actually the third feature-length film to be adapted from one of the mock trailers in Grindhouse, following Machete and Hobo with a Shotgun.
I recommend both for family movie night.
Roth has been trying to turn the fake trailer into a feature-length film since 2007. In 2016, he revealed the script still needed work to live up to the trailer. The script has taken 16 years to write.
So expect Thanksgiving, a second helping, in 2039.
Finally, the film was shot in Toronto earlier this year. Eli's fake trailer was my second favorite after Machete, and I wanted to see it turned into an actual movie. So, is Thanksgiving the movie we've been craving? The movie opens with a father having to work Thanksgiving night at Right Mart. The crowd becomes bloodthirsty because the first 100 customers get a free waffle iron.
Never underestimate the power of waffles.
Evil has killed for less.
It's true. It's really true.
Hungry for deals, the customers force their way in, and the Black Friday riot ends with several casualties. The over-the-top violence was shocking and hilarious. One customer is bleeding from the neck while still fumbling for a free waffle iron.
And that doorbuster turned into a real head crusher.
1 year later, a mysterious Thanksgiving-inspired killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the holiday.
And for several dumb teenagers, their resting place.
Picking off residents one by one, what begins as revenge killings are soon revealed to be part of a larger, sinister holiday plan. Will the town uncover the killer's identity and survive the holidays? Or become guests at his twisted dinner table?
For once, I'm glad we're not invited.
The plot, characters, and villain share a lot in common with films like My Bloody Valentine or Prom Night. Thanksgiving is Eli Roth's love letter to early slasher films.
Written in crayon.
Roth has copied the slasher formula perfectly. Flaws included. To some, it may feel generic. And I could have done without the cliched one last jump scare made popular by Carrie. The film stars Patrick Dempsey, Rick Hoffman, Gina Gershon, Nell Verlaque, Milo Manheim, and Karen Cleesh. Thanksgiving is one of the first major theatrical films to cast a TikTok star, someone named Addison Rae, who plays one of the teens. It was probably a move to get young people to see the movie, and it worked. In the theater was me, one fat guy with BO, and 3 teenage girls who were on their phones the entire time.
Good thing Nicole Kidman reminded us the theater is a magical place.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
1 year later, a killer starts targeting those at the Right Mart massacre, the high schoolers who snuck in, like Jessica, Gabby, Yulia, and Scuba, the owner, Thomas Wright, and his wife, Kathleen, and certain customers whose heinous acts were caught on the store's cameras.
Okay, I tried to sneak a PS5 Slim in my prison purse.
The murders are investigated by the local sheriff, but it's Jessica, the store owner's daughter, who pieces together the puzzle.
I'm still working on my shapes and colors.
Meanwhile, her friends receive threatening Instagram notifications from the killer and images of a set dinner table.
Do the severed fingers go on the left or the right of the dinner plate?
The main suspects include her boyfriend, Bobby, who disappeared for a year after an injury in the riot ruined his baseball career. And then there's Ryan, who jumped on Jessica as soon as Bobby left. It's a boring love triangle meant to throw us off the killer's trail.
Just ask him. Are you a fan of V for Vendetta?
The teen characters are the movie's weakest link. They aren't terribly likable or developed. I was expecting them to learn some kind of lesson in being more thankful, but no. Hey, little buddy, what are you thankful for?
Pop-Tarts. What about you, Andy?
Me? Well, I guess I'm thankful for our subscribers. We can't do this without you, our stitched-together family.
You want to know what I'm thankful for?
Nope.
Hey!
A slasher villain needs a disguise, whether it's Michael Myers or Harry Warden, and this Thanksgiving slasher found the perfect costume and weapon. The killer runs around dressed like a pilgrim and wears a mask of John Carver.
Carver? Well, that's a fitting name.
Carver was one of the pilgrims on the Mayflower voyage and was the first governor of Plymouth County.
I didn't come here for a history lesson.
The killer primarily uses an axe stolen from Carver's home, but he also uses different cooking utensils as weapons. In one scene, the pilgrim gets inventive with some corn on the cob holders.
Good thing nothing can get past our earwax.
With every kill, he adds another guest to his table, building toward a Thanksgiving dinner of horrors in the final act.
Stop.
That's one way to stuff a turkey.
Don't worry, the turkey was free range.
The John Carver killer is the perfect pilgrim for this holiday-themed slasher movie, who shows that revenge doesn't have to be served cold.
It can be deep fried.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Yeah, real bad.
We gotta take you to the emergency room.
Eli Roth doesn't reinvent the slasher wheel. Follow the clues, and you'll guess the killer. However, the movie is less about the killer's identity and more about having a bloody good time.
The gory practical effects had me laughing out loud.
And me, puke up cranberry sauce.
My only complaint is that there were survivors, because the killer promised there will be no leftovers. Bullshit! I liked the Thanksgiving fake trailer because it perfectly captured the look and feel of an early low-budget slasher film. When the official trailer for the feature-length version came out and didn't have that Grindhouse look, I was a little disappointed.
How my Tinder date feels when I don't look like my profile picture.
In an interview, Eli Roth said this film isn't meant to be the film advertised in Grindhouse. Instead, pretend Thanksgiving was a movie from 1980 that was so offensive that every print was destroyed. One person saved the trailer and uploaded it to the darkest corners of 4chan, and now this is the 2023 reboot.
The result is better than the last time Mr. Roth rebooted his own movie.
It may not have the look, but most of the fake trailer's best moments do find their way into the final movie. But why? Why did you change the trampoline kill? Thanksgiving has the right amount of horror, humor, and inventive kills to become a new holiday horror classic.
Like the person in that turkey costume. I did not see that coming.
This has been a long-time passion project for Eli Roth and is one of his best films. You can tell the movie is trying hard to achieve cult status. Roth has prepared a feast for slasher movie fans that'll ruin their Thanksgiving. In a good way.
That is, until your racist uncle shows up.
So, would I recommend Thanksgiving? Yes, Eli Roth has made the definitive Thanksgiving horror movie to watch every year. It's a throwback to the slasher movies of the early 80s, but set in modern day. It's not trying to be elevated horror produced by A24 or a jump scare fest from Blumhouse. Thanksgiving features a killer opening, creative kills, and a unique villain. It may not have the Grindhouse look, but it has the heart. In the oven. We've been Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile.
Thanks for liking and subscribing.
We'll see you next time.